Hey everyone, last week we started something really special together, a 33-week journey through the 33 chiropractic principles, the foundational philosophy that chiropractic was built upon more than a century ago. And in the first video, we talked about principle number 1, the major premise, universal intelligence that exists in all matter and organizes the universe. Today we move on to principle number 2, and it builds directly on that first idea. Principle number 2 is called the chiropractic meaning of life. It states that the expression of this intelligence through matter is the chiropractic meaning of life. Now that may sound philosophical at first, but when we slow down and think about it, it actually becomes incredibly practical. What this principle is saying is that life is not just about existence. Life is about expression. The intelligence that exists in the universe is constantly expressing itself through living things. And the perfect time of year to see this principle in action is right now, springtime. And when winter fades away, something remarkable begins to happen all around us. Trees that looked lifeless just a few weeks ago begin to grow new buds. Grass begins to push up through the soil. Flowers start to bloom. Animals are becoming more active. You can hear the birds returning. Everything that looked dormant begins to express life again. Nothing is forcing those trees to grow. Nothing is reminding the flowers to bloom. There is an intelligence within them expressing itself through life. The same thing is true in the human body. Inside of you is this incredible intelligence that is constantly working to express life. It is repairing your cells, it's regenerating your tissues, it's regulating hormones, and it's supporting your immune system. It's helping you adapt to stress, and your body is constantly working to maintain life and express health. And just like springtime reminds us that life is always trying to renew itself, the human body is always trying to heal and regenerate. But there is something important that can interfere with that expression, and that interference happens in the nervous system. Your brain communicates with your body through the spinal cord and nerves. This system is what allows your body to express the intelligence through your organs, muscles, and immune system, and digestion, and every other function in your body. But when stress or injury, poor posture, or spinal misalignment occurs, it can create an interference that it stops the communication. And when communication becomes disrupted, the body's ability to express health becomes limited. Think of it like a garden. If the soil is healthy, the sunlight is present, and the water is flowing, life grows easily. But if something blocks the roots or interrupts the nutrients, the plant struggles to grow the way it was designed to. Chiropractic care is about removing the interference so that life can express itself fully again. It's about restoring the communication between the brain and the body so that this intelligence within you can function at its highest level. And when people begin chiropractic care with this understanding, something powerful happens. They stop seeing health as something that they chase when they feel sick. Instead, they begin to see health as something that they protect and cultivate, just like tending a garden. Springtime is a reminder that life is always trying to grow, and in many ways, chiropractic care helps the body to do exactly that. It helps the body to express the life and the intelligence it was designed with. When people begin restoring that communication in their nervous system, they often notice improvements in areas they didn't even expect. They might sleep better, their digestion improves, they have more energy. Their body adapts to stress more effectively. Their overall vitality improves. That's because health isn't something we create artificially. Health is something that the body expresses naturally when interference is removed. And that is exactly what principle number 2 is teaching us. Life is the expression of this intelligence through matter. The more clearly that intelligence can express itself with your nervous system, the more fully you can experience life and health. So as we move into this spring season, as we begin seeing new life everywhere around us, it's a great reminder to ask the important question: is my body able to fully express the life and health it was designed for? Because just like a garden sometimes needs care, our nervous system sometimes needs attention too. That's why chiropractic care isn't just about fixing problems, it's about helping people live with a greater vitality, energy, and adaptability. And over the next 31 weeks, we'll continue to walk through these 33 principles together. Each one builds on the last and helps us understand health in a deeper and more empowering way. And because when you truly understand these principles, you begin to realize something powerful. Your body isn't fragile. Your body is intelligently designed to heal, adapt, and thrive. Sometimes it simply just needs that interference removed so that the body can express itself the way it was always meant to. Thanks for joining me for principle number 2, and I'll see you next week as we continue exploring these principles that have guided chiropractic for more than a century.